Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation. This is Stratum Descent, a card building roguelite that I'm excited to be checking out the demo for here today as part of the Steam Next Fest. In we are going to go to see what it's all about. You are about to embark on your first journey. They're the best way to grow stronger. Basics of any journey involve selecting a stratum to enter, choosing relics to bring with you, picking 10 cards from your arsenal, and proceed to travel across a map, defeating enemies, visiting cities, and encountering events. Grow stronger and conquer each stratum by defeating the Stratum Lord. Oh my god, the text box. Any cards or relics not brought into the journey will remain in your inventory, and all their stones and fragments will be inaccessible while on your journey. During your journey, you'll collect new stones, fragments, and if you survive, all cards, stones, and relics fragments will be added to your inventory. Gotcha. So kind of like a roguelike deck building extraction game, I suppose? Each stratum has a specific set of enemies with predetermined attacks and health. Defeated enemies will drop fragments, the currency of the world, cards, and stones, enhancing a card's effectiveness. Okay. There's a risk when embarking on a journey. If you're defeated, you lose your stuff. It's a roguelite. If you choose to quit your journey, you lose all the fragments gained during the journey, but retain the cards and stones. If you successfully win, you'll have the choice to either keep all your cards, stones, and fragments, or convert your cards and stones into a large amount of fragments. It really could tell me this later when it's important, you know? But don't be discouraged if you lose your first time, or down the road, you can always rebuild and venture forth once again. Now let's begin on your first journey by selecting 10 cards to bring with you. Okay. We only have 10 right now. Selected stratum. World consists of various levels called stratums. I didn't mean to get another text box, I swear. Progressively more challenging. It also has its own set of enemies, bosses, and drops. That's interesting. I mean, we're obviously going to go with the one right now. I don't dare... Okay, I need to know. Relics. Okay. Powerful skills buffs. Cost 100 fragments to bring a relic on your journey. They're destroyed when you finish a journey, so it's like a one-time buff. Gotcha. You can acquire more for future journeys by defeating enemies. Each enemy has a specific set of relics they can drop. There's some interesting stuff going on there already, I can tell. All right. In we shall go. Quest completed. Start a journey. Welcome to the map for your journey. You'll travel from hex to hex, encountering cities, events, and fights, all to get to the other side of the map and take on the Stratum Lord. Cities, you can buy cards, etc. Every city has different amenities, events are not any, roguelike deck builder. Fights, same deal. Also, navigation at the top left, you can access your cards, stones, information, and exiting of the journey. Okay. All right, so we can either go to a town or an event here. Hit me with an event. Stumble upon some ancient ruins, and after a quick inspection, you realize it's quite dangerous. However, it appears that no one has been through here in quite some time. Would it be worth exploring? Sure. You decide to explore, and you discover a tunnel hidden beneath some rubble. Though you can't see the end of the tunnel, you sense there's something great awaiting you at its conclusion. As you begin traversing the tunnel, you inadvertently trigger some traps along the way. You manage to dodge most of them, but inflict minor injuries. Lost 14 health. Keep going! You decide to press on through the tunnel, however you accidentally trigger some traps. Okay? Continue on. You believe you have to be close to the end and decide to press on. You accidentally trigger some traps along the way, though you manage to dodge most of them, a few injuries. Surely, you can see the end of the tunnel with what appears to be an unopened chest despite making it this far completely unscathed. You feel that last bit may be the worst of it. You wonder if the chest will be worth the effort. These ruins have taken their toll on you, and you're relieved to be out of the tunnel. The chest you worked so hard to reach opens with ease, revealing a large pile of fragments. Okay. That's... What a start. Fight tutorial. I do... I mean, I wish you didn't hit me with such the verbose tutorial earlier, but this is what I need, probably. Fights consist of turns between you and up to 4 enemies. You perform card actions to defeat your foes before they can defeat you. There's your HP, which is already extremely low due to the event. First of all, I also hate events and roguelike deck builders that take HP from you in that way, without such a clear, suggestion of what the reward will be. Armor is used to block incoming physical damage before damage is dealt to your health. It's only gained by relics. It's not the same as a defense card. Oh my god, okay. Card anatomy, we got the cost, rarity, armor, stone slots, attack, Understood. Status effect. Okay, if the attack is successful. This primary effect is used for triggers. Use your status effects. You have none. You don't need to remember all of them now, but you can view this later. I will view it later. Because I'm not gonna remember all of that, obviously, right now. Play up to 4 cards onto an enemy. Each card will benefit from an increase in power. Okay, this is unique. This is different. First card is X, is 1 times. So basically, the order of you play the cards matters because they increase in effectiveness over time, except for defense. Defense does not increase over time. Every card has an energy cost. Familiar stuff for a roguelike deck builder. We have 3 energy. Each card we have right now costs 1 energy. After placing as many cards as your energy allows, you must perform the actions associated with those cards. You can perform actions as many times as you like before ending your turn. Performing actions will discard all cards used. What? Trigger effect basics. Remember the primary effect on a card. This indicates what the effect will be. The trigger effect. When a card is played, there may be an additional effect that happens. Each effect has certain conditions that will need to be in place to trigger additional effects. You can how did you think this text box was a good idea? You can learn more about these in combat in the info section. To give you an idea of the trigger effect, here's the trigger effects if poison is the primary effect. If a target is bleeding, add 2 sickness. If a target has weakness, add more weakness. Okay. If you have fewer cards than your max hand size, you can draw additional cards with an increasing cost per card. Cards remain in your hand until they're used, and the draw cost resets every turn. At the start of your turn, you will automatically draw 2 cards and can draw an additional 2 cards for free. Okay. After completing all your actions, you can end your turn. Any remaining cards in your hand will carry over. Energy will be replenished. You can also see what actions enemies will take. I feel like I'm being pranked. You can play any of your cards for free to defend against enemy attacks. Each card has a different defense associated with it, and you can play multiple cards similar to when attacking. The only effect that matters during defense is the defense effect. All other effects are ignored when using a card for defense. This is some flesh and blood card game shenanigans. You know the basics of combat. If you say so. I feel like I've been mentally DDoSed. So what do we have here? We got a bunch of, like, simple cards here. We got some blocking cards. I think we want to do, like... We'll put that one first. Then we'll increase the bleed effect. See, this is interesting. There's some interesting stuff. They're burying the lead with, like, an overly verbose tutorial, which is not bad. It's just, it's all at the same time. Okay, so we can draw cards. It costs 0 to do so. And now we can't perform more because we're out of energy. We end the turn. We've entered the defense phase. We just need to basically block 5, it looks like. Is that it? You're doing 5. Okay. Attack 8, sickness 1. Add 1 poison on every attack. Gain blank health, removing bleed and sickness. Oh, I would love that for right now. We have expose, dealing blank extra damage, and add 25% of expose as bleed on every attack. Triggers 3 expose if enraged, 2 rage if blind. There's a lot of cool and deep elements here for sure. I'm gonna hit you with a. We'll just do the expose first, just to get a little bit of damage. Then we'll end it out with the big old heal. Unless my hand's full, right? Yeah. Let's go little dink. Yeah, no, I think we'll go expose, do a little bit of damage, get the heal of 12, I guess. Seems like a good call. All right, defense phase. So we can only use these for blocking. They're also going to throw a, the old poison, but it's not going to matter, really. Oh, okay. Never mind. Last time it said, I thought that was part of the tutorial because it used the same box. The enemy was just defending, and I played defense just to kind of match it. So one thing I could do, like, if I put this here, I'm not doing... Wait, what? If I play this, I'm no longer defending anything? Interesting. This is fine, though. We'll take the 1 sickness. I think that's just going to be okay. We have the heal. We'll attack. We'll throw out the poison. We'll end up with a heal. Just trying to fix up everything that happened to us in that cave. All right, so we have 7 damage, and we got a little bit of poison as well. We'll get the full block. All right. Form defense. We get our 2 free cards. All right, we could be fine, or we could also stay and cheese it if we really, really wanted to. You are intending to block next turn. I mean, you've already got so much on you. I could... What if we just did this? I mean, I think I kill if I might... I'm getting pretty close to killing anyways, but I want to just get back to the regen. That's the risk of having such a... Yeah, whatever. Such a reusable healing card, but since we have it, we can just do it in the next fight anyways. All right, first fight. Win your first battle. Rewards. Unlocked quest. Visit the forge. Visit the shop. Get a relic. Victory. Select some stones to add to your inventory. Select a card to add to your deck. So this has 2 stone slots. This has 1. This is a 1 shield to attack. Deal blank extra damage and add 25% of expose as bleed every attack. I like the idea of that. And also, this is a huge amount. And whatever we don't pick, it turns into fragments. Regen sounds good. I'll get some more expose. I like that this is a 0 cost with 2 slots. That seems broken. What? Maybe we're just good now? I mean, I'll take the damage one too. Leave. All right. So how... We have our stone inventory. I think we might need to go to the town in order to do something with it. All right. I'll check an event. Come across a camp of people who look to be a band of mercenaries. You hear one of them say that for 1,000 fragments, one will join and accompany you on your journey. They, sure. Which one will you hire? 18 damage ever attack, 15 poison every attack, 12d2 fire. Hit me with the bleed. Let's do a bleed build. That's kind of interesting. So they're basically just a relic. Oh, how I missed the tutorial. My sweet, sweet friend. In heals you to full health. Card shop, buy new cards. Stone shop, buy new stones. We can fragmentize to break a card into fragments to your map fragments. Wait, add fragments to your map fragments. Okay. Destroying the card. Same thing for stones. Forge, increase the power. Okay, so Forge is where we're going to go to... Oh, they don't have... This one doesn't have a Forge. I've been had. I'm going to go for some weakened Garbons. Attacks deal X more damage. Wow. I do like the heal idea. We have so much money, we went from in that freaking shop, you know? Water. Gain less defense. I mean, the buff seems good, too. Removes bleed and sickness. That's also nice, you know? On top of the healing. Shock. Chance to take X damage when attacking. Get another defense one, but we've probably got too much going on here already. Should I fragmentize a card? Everything has 1 slot up there. I feel like I could trim things down a little bit. I could trim down a 1 slot. Make room for my 2 slot. I mean, we just want to draw that. It's so busted. We just want to draw that every turn if we can. Is there any reason why we wouldn't? Ah, okay. You can only fragmentize one card. That's why. All right, well, I do want to get to another shop. I need a forge. Okay, thank you. We'll fragmentize another 1-cost card. We could go for the 1-cost block card, I suppose. Get rid of one of the commons. Let's get rid of this one. Check the card shop in case there's something. Oh, my lord. Something nuts. For another 0 cost. Is there another 0 cost? No. 12 heal on a double slot card for 1 does seem good. Chance to... Okay. Rage. Cards have no defense. Defense gets added to each attack. Lose rage. That's kind of interesting. So that's probably a buff that we have to ourselves. Triggers 1 rage if already raged. Okay. All right, let's do a little bit of forging as a treat. Select this sucker. Slot 1. Boom. Okay. I mean, sure. We'll get a little bit of extra damage on there, and then maybe a little bit more exposed too. So this is another... There's nothing on there. I mean, this could be like a little bit of a more flexible card to give us some regen and some expose at the same time. Sure, why not? Oops. Forge. Let's go back to one of the defensive cards. Slap that bad boy on there, get a little bit more armor. Defensive with some regen. I think we lose the effects, though. If you play it for defense, you lose the effects, right? That's fine. Holy moly. It is cool how much you can do, though. Like, if we really want to get stupid with it, we could just go bang. Bang. All right. Give me a fight. Oh, I see, I see. You're intending to bleed. You're doing more damage, but I don't think we're gonna be able to kill in one, you know? So here's the thing. The question is, do I do the, if I'm not killing in one, do we want the 7 exposed in the first slot? Or do we want it to get the multiplier? You know what? Let's start with this. This is silly. $90 bleed? 91 bleed? Is that for real? That's for real! Okay. Enemy intends to do that, and then we can go ahead and just, we can heal up this bleed if we need to. But it only does that second effect if it is successful in hitting you. So, I don't think it's particularly that big of a deal. All right. Oh, we can do another, wait, we can do another card? Okay, we'll start off, there. A little bit of bleed, a little bit of that. All right. 125 bleed. What have I done? What have I done? Deal X extra damage and add 25% of expose as bleed on every attack. I'm gonna be honest. It feels like we're getting more than I'm supposed to out of that. I'm not complaining, but I am confused. Let's get some attack ones. I think we can get the block as well. This is shield, so this is gain blank armor at the start of every turn. We could just take all of that. I think we go for this. We will need to go for another shop, obviously, to get what we need there. We have 11 damage coming in here. Okay. There's gotta be, I mean, that's probably gotta be enough, right? Oh, it's much more than enough. So we still have one energy. That's so much freaking bleed, man. Oops. You explode. We just need to block the 5 and we're fine. So we can keep this one. Zero plus... Oh, plus 4 from the... Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't matter. We should be able to kind of explode them. What is happening? 14 burn. Suffer blank damage at the end of the turn and then remove. Give 25% of the burn to the defender when attacking. That seems wild. But right now, I mean, I've got a pretty good, clear build, I guess. Which is just... It's multiplicatives, baby. So 75, we could try and like, we just go for the 1-2 and hope that's enough. That is indeed enough, because then we have an extra energy if we draw the 0 cost, which we did. We could hit you with a little bit of a 1-2. Though, I do think that it makes more sense to play it in the first slot, right? Lol? Ooh. Two slot with the regen. I think that's worth taking. This seems good too, but it's also like, I just don't need it right now. I'll go up and I'll get the option of going to a shop. Okay, so 70, okay. I'll hit you with a 1-2, which should be enough. Oh, it's so much more than enough. I'm a menace. I only have 1 energy. Why is that doing, like, why is it doing 30 bleed is the thing? That's my question. What have I done to deserve this? In a good way. Play some extra defense cards just to kind of like get rid of them, you know? Boop, boop, boop. Goodbye to you. Obtain your first relic. Where? Oh my god, it's a 0. It's another 0 cost card. That's silly. Sickness does seem pretty good. I don't mind the 6 health one either. Like, in a way, we could just be taking a whole bunch of them, but like we kind of just don't need to. Fragmentize a card. Let's get rid of a one of those weaker... I was going to say one of the weaker blocks, but the second we do that, we're going to regret it. Let's get rid of this. 0 costs. We got a 0 cost. We got a 0 cost with 2 slots here. Even though it has poison, who cares? Like, slot that sucker on there. Why? There's so many 0 costs. No stone shop. Forge. Slot 1. Let's get a little bit of more of that. Got a lot of damage ups. Yeah, that's a buff. Just turn that into at least a little bit more damage. this. We can make into a more hefty block card. This can be a little bit more damage as well. I'll put that lower one on it because I'll be more likely to get rid of that soon. Okay, what about... Got another defensive card? Oh, there's this one. Oh, shoot. We'll wait a sec then, I guess. Can we overwrite one? No. I could get just another defensive card, but it's like... It's weird. If we could... How... Woo! Okay, 3 enemies. I mean, that's the thing, is when we get up to there being more enemies, we're going to actually start to have a little bit more of a concern. Oop, yep, more than enough. It's hard when it doesn't have the kind of like... doesn't express what we are going to be. They're all gaining armor anyway, so it's just like... It's kind of a who cares. Gain the shield. It's a hell of a lot of bleed. That's a hell of a lot of bleed. Don't have much to guard with as a result. But it just doesn't really matter. It's like, so? I could play these cards as defense just to... No, because I only get 4 cards. I'll skip defense. It doesn't matter. They got the 5 armor. All right, that one's dying already. Whoop. I want this one to be multiplied, but if I'm not going to be doing another card anyways, then we want it. Then we want it first because we want the damage one multiplied. The one of those is a 0 cost. This is nothing, but I guess we can technically... Okay, hold on. Does it improve the damage of a 0 damage attack? That's the real question. Let's find out. The card that doesn't do anything still does apply the bleed. Lol. 0 cost, 2 slots. I don't understand how we can keep getting away with that. Like, we could grab this, we could grab this. There's nothing wrong with it. But also, I'm afraid to touch anything, because obviously we're so strong already, we might as well farm off, like, infinite garbage here. Clearing with a serene pawn. You feel as though the area is safe. You can rest here without coming to harm. 25 max HP. These events are hefty. You're intending to expose... So you're the only one who's intending to actually attack me. Okay. That's indeed a kill. Yeah, the other ones are not intending to attack. So strong. Why is it so strong? There's no reason to. All right. So we got our freebies. I might want to draw an extra card here. He's going for just another defense there. The thing is, there's nothing stopping me from just doing this and it killing. Because of all that freaking wound, man. I also have 6 regen on top of it. No 0 costs. We could get the buff at this point. It's kind of like, we might as well skip, though. Because, like, I'm strong enough. Weather-worn shrine whispers forgotten tales. Before it offerings lie scattered. A glimmer of fragments, wildflowers, and trinkets left by those before you. I will make an offering. Feel a slight warmth come over you. 3 journey luck and a full heal. Interesting. We want to fragmentize the 1 costs. The 1 cost 1 slots. I think I'm going to fragmentize that one. Any more 0 costs? There's a 0 cost. There's a 0 cost, but it also applies the bleed as well. No, wait, what am I talking about 0 cost? I was looking at the 0 in the middle. This is a 0 cost, but it has the 1 slot. It's weird just how easy it is to get 0 cost cards. It's kind of, especially with the double slots here. I haven't gotten nearly as many. I guess I should just be taking the buffs. I thought we had some of the exposed. I guess I'm just wrong. Also, we were unlucky enough to not find to get another shop or another city that doesn't have a stone shop. So we'll go up to the other one. We'll be fine until then. Like, a 0 cost attack with the exposed is already super good. Anyways, it just doesn't matter. So this will be like a... That's already enough. Okay. Oh, shoot. Do we have a defensive card? We do have a defensive card. Still good. 15 block. Okay, you know? He's a scary lad. Or at least he would be. If I wasn't going to absolutely rip him in half. Doesn't it just get even, like, stronger on the... Yeah, it just gets... We just get even stronger. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'll take the bleed, yeah. Oh my god, another... Wait, another 0 cost double slot. We could take the burn. But I'm going to be a wild guy. I'm going to say screw it and go to the shop, hopefully. We'll just get it there. Get even stupider stronger. Oh, man. We have been had here, though. Okay. Play that, play that. We do have a block. I mean, you're going for, you're just blocking here anyways. Oops, enter. It's just silly. Like, I get that I have this. It seems too high. I don't know what is going on. It feels so strong that it feels like a bug, you know? And we can heal for 36 at the end. Just screw it. 200 bleed upon you. Take that, take that. Rage. Cards have no defense. Defense gets added to attack. We absolutely could go that route at this point. It's like, feels silly to even add the bleed. Is it have something to do with the fact, like, when we're applying extra bleed from this, it thinks that that's an extra attack or something? Is it a bug? Like, it seems too strong to not be. That's just all I'm saying. And these 0 cost double slot cards are just wild. It means we might as well get rid of all of the 1 slot ones, even the ones that have stuff that we like. I mean, that I can at least use as a block. That'll be fine. Forge. Slot 1. Boom. Slot 2. Boom. Sure. Beautiful. 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 Do we have any... Yeah, we don't have any open slots left. We could... It's not another 0 cost, even with a 1 slot for a shield. We could get this, obviously, and use it just as a shield card, you know? Is there another shield card? There is. Tell you what, sure. Because it doesn't matter what the cost is for that card, and we did just get rid of another one. But if we have a solo card here that is blocking 14, it's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I think that could I have gone to the left there, actually? Explore the graveyard. Group of undead, but managed to escape without acquiring anything. Okay. Here I am. We've got a boss dragon thing up here. All right. That man is looking a little bit sketchy. We could just block a bunch. Let's just spend an extra energy, draw a card. You know what? We'll slap the extra action there. Bring that up to 166. You're dead in a turn. We might actually take a hit or something here, but it doesn't really matter to me. Because we have the heal if we want it. We have the big heal over here if we want it. Remove by healing? Would I rather do this then? If I could just... Wait, what? Surely you're not... Huh? I don't believe you. Okay, yeah, no, it lied. It lied. It lied. It was not blocking everything. I just had to try because it said that I was going to block everything, so I said, okay. I've been weakened. We'll get the heal. It's already good there. But you're already dying. Okay. Here we improved that a little bit there. 7. That should be good enough. Yep, sure is. And then what do I do about you? You're doing 9 damage. We draw a card to block with. Because you're dead. You're dead. We block with the 14 Giga card that we made. Oh, you poor sap. I mean, yeah. Maybe we start off with that. It's weird. It doesn't really matter. This barbarian, man, I tell you. Boom. Stratum cleared. All fragments and unused stones will be added to your inventory. And we gained 1,000 fragments. Dude, yeah, I think maybe getting 10,000 fragments for sacrificing my entire health bar was kind of weird. Fragmentize all your cards and gain... Yeah, we got enough for like in that one cave, we got an entire run's worth of fragments. Silly. Or you can keep all your cards. Screw them. Fragmentize them. So what's up here? Forge visit the forge, get 400 fragments, change the cost of a card to the forge. Okay. Forge is where you can enhance the power of your cards and also where you can fragmentize cards and stones for the fragments used in future shops. Any fragments gained during journeys, or you can fragmentize stones or cards you don't need anymore. Upgrading involves slotting. Yep. It's how you enhance a card's effect, such as an attack, defense, poison, yep, sleep spell, blah, blah. Each card has a specific number of slots determined by rarity. Oh, A card can have 4 slots? The cost of slot depends on the strength of the stone you're looking to use. Change cost allows you to increase or decrease the cost of a card. Oh. You can decrease a card, so we can just decrease a card's cost to 0. Increasing a card's cost will also double its effect. But decreasing won't lower any effects, it only lowers the... There's no limit to how many times this can be done to a card? Crystallizing a card allows you to select one effect on a card and transform it into a stone, which can be slotted into a new card, and then the card's destroyed. Forging is at the heart of Stratum. Slot, upgrade, and crystallize cards. More powerful cards on your journeys. This is... Combined stone. I would assume you need another one of the same stone. Let's go to the shop. Oh, Lord. The shop differs from the one encountered during the journey. Utilizes all the fragments gained from the journeys, quests, etc. You can buy cards that'll be added to your inventory. Yep, makes sense. Purchase stones added to your inventory in the forge. Exclusively outside of journeys, you can re-roll the shop for access new stones. Also, enhance various aspects of your game, such as more gold gain, improved luck drop, increased health, and more, because being able to infinitely increase the power of a card is not enough to increase your strength. It's not enough. Can we start a run out with a 0? Oh, we got a rare here. Look at that. 3 slots. X% chance to take damage equal to 33% of max health. Lose half of ice on trigger. Huh. Turn water into ice on trigger. Interesting. There's just so much stuff. Purchase all common. 1 minus 1. It only costs 1 to purchase all common? What's this? What's going on? I pressed it, it didn't do anything. Okay. All right, this game is wild. There's some really neat ideas here. That is for absolute sure. But it's also nuts. Okay, let's get more of that just to see what's up. Do I have the ability to upgrade? The water? So is this how this works? And it just goes up to 2? Yeah, you can like... you can just get absolutely giga busted. Which, I don't know. I already was. But it's a really neat idea. It's a really neat idea. I think a lot of people are going to eat the heck out of this. They're going to absolutely love it. Gobble it on up. I think it's very cool. I've always wanted a kind of card buildy sort of roguelike. I think that, you know, there's elements of it in a bunch of other games. I think we have not seen a game take it to its absolute limits yet. This game definitely seems to be trying to. I'm trying to feel if, like, is the card building exactly, like, that fun in this, though? Is the thing, it's quite simplistic in terms of, like, if you want to build, you just take the one thing and just keep on putting the biggest number on it. And I know that could be a flaw, and it's, you know, in the way I'm playing it, but it didn't seem to be a flaw because it seemed to work really well. Maybe something else would have worked better, but, like, I was able to, like, completely brain off, cruise through it without employing too much deck building strategy. So, like, how would you do that in a different way? I don't know. You almost have to incorporate some kind of, like, more puzzly elements, which it seems like they're trying to do via these triggers. Like, if they have this on it and you do this, then it does that. Like, I think that that's the right angle. I think maybe trying to lean into that a bit more. The huge disclaimer, I almost forgot because it's been 40 minutes since it happened. The starting tutorial is just not good. It's not that the information is bad, and it's not that it shouldn't be told to the player, but it cannot be. You cannot overload the player in the first minute with that many text boxes. It was stupid. I don't even know why I'm leaving this outro here because so many people probably checked out at that. But alas, thank you for watching. I think it's really cool. I think it's very much worth a watch. It's coming out in a handful of days. There's a demo out now on Steam, and I do think it is worth a poke if it seemed up your alley. I had a lot of fun just ripping the game in half. But last, that's that. That's going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel for roguelikes more every single day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.